I greet you. My name is Morris. I'm an athlete trainer with Trauma Free World. And Trauma Free World trains people on working with people who have gone through trauma. And maybe the purpose of this video is to just let you basically understand what is trauma. And the best place to start about understanding trauma is stress. We have three types of stress. We have positive stress, which is the stress that we develop when we are anticipating to do something. Whether you are anticipating to travel, you are anticipating an interview, you're meeting a person for the first time, that kind of stress, when maybe suddenly things change or you sense danger, that stress that gives you the energy to take whatever action, for example, to jump, to run away, to defend yourself. That is positive stress, which is very important in our day-to-day life. The second kind of stress is what we call tolerable stress. This kind of stress is stress as a result of events that we know are happening in our life, but we know there is an expiry date. They are going to come to an end. It is a stress that we go through during an exam period. It is a stress that we go through when we are expecting a baby, when a family is expecting a baby. Of course, I know the mother carries the pregnancy and they have their own kind of stress, but also the fathers carry their own kind of stress. For those 9 months, it is stressful when you change the way you dress, when your body changes, when your movement changes, sometimes even your food, the kind of food you eat changes. That is called tolerable stress. You're stressed, but you know after 9 months, this stress is going to end. Now, at this point, let me mention that there is a hormone that is responsible for stress that is called cortisol, or the stress hormone, that is produced when you find a snake in the house. That hormone is released and it gives you energy to take action. When you see a vehicle, for example, coming your way and you jump out of the road, it is cortisol that gives you the energy to take that action. The third kind of stress is called toxic stress. Now, this is not the situation where you find a snake in your house, you act and kill it or chase it out of your house. It is the situation where now the snake lives in the house. This is not the situation where you are pregnant for 9 months, sorry. It is a situation you can imagine if you have to be pregnant all your life for 3 years, or indefinitely. You don't know when this is going to end. That is called toxic stress. And toxic stress is what we call trauma, because now, although cortisol is helpful when it is released in small amounts, it becomes harmful if so much of it is released into the system. It affects the brain and the biology of the person. And that is why that is toxic stress, and it is part of what we call trauma.